What's going on, everybody? Welcome in on this Thursday morning. Little foggy, little dreary here in the Milwaukee area. Marty here at Card Lines. I got Max behind the scenes, ready to help drive this ship today. Uh, Super fun to be here. Looking to do some basketball today, basketball day. People are all geared up for spring training and all that, but we still got basketball. You got probably what, half the teams in the NBA tanking and because they want the picks, and you got the other half that who knows who's going to win. I really personally think it's a 4 or 5 team race with three for sure, maybe even 4 teams out of the West. We'll say three, and then Boston's going to be a mystery in the East because Tatum coming back. We'll see the dynamics there. And then, do you trust the Pistons or Cleveland with Harden? We shall see. You never know. And the Knicks, no idea what's going to happen. So, with that being said, as you can see on our screen, before we get into our breaks today, which we've got some spots to sell, there are some open spots, so we'd love to have you grab some of those. Uh, we are sort of Wemby hunting. We've got some packs, 2023-24 Euro basketball. Um, you know, I don't believe licensed, but from Panini, but there are Wemby cards in here. Debut edition, it says, Panini Prizm. Um, so we are going to sell some of these packs on eBay. Uh, nice. All right, that's perfect. Welcome in. Again, welcome in, everybody. We're going to do some selling of some packs. If there are 6 packs, I believe, in this box, 4 cards per pack, and we're going to start them out at $2.50 a pack. And we're going to do sort of what we've done a little in the past, that if we sell the whole box or even close to it, we're going to then do, for those of you who know, who've been with us before, welcome back. And those of you who've not been, we use some leprechauns to help us with disputes, randomizing cards. You know, we try to give them some exercise here and there, and in return, they just need Skittles and beer from us. We have a nice relationship. But we're going to do a leprechaun race. If we can sell the whole box, all 6 packs, or 5 of the 6 packs, something like that. And then if you do that, we'll do a leprechaun race for one of these guys. No extra purchase necessary. You just need to purchase in by buying a pack or 2 or 3 or 6 of these. And this will get you a leprechaun race. And what we'll do is these packs, when somebody buys them, we'll open them up. We're going to rip them and ship them today. So you get to see what you got and all that, and you can watch me massacre some names possibly. That should be fun. Um, so without further ado, let me take out Ted. Ted Williams helps us out here sometimes. I'm going to put this guy right there so you can see it. Move everything over. Um, let's see what we got here. So we're going up here. See if anybody's interested in our first pack. Like I said, we're looking to sell packs at $2.50, searching for Wemby. If we can get most of the packs sold or all 6 packs sold, then we're going to do a Leprechaun race for this Chronicles pack, 2021-22 edition. And we've got 4 boxes that we could sell today of the Panini, the Prizm. That means that we could have 4 Leprechaun races. And then after we do this for a little bit, we also have some open spots in our breaks coming up. So we can also take care of that as well. So let's start us out with pack number 1, 250. I need to be on eBay. Welcome in, you 2 people. But you need to be on eBay to bid. Okay, so let's do one more, see what we got. So again, $2.50 a pack, searching for Wemby. Gets you in a Leprechaun race for that Chronicles pack, if we can sell a majority of them. All right. So we'll take a break from that for a second. And if we go down to Sorry, I'm going down on my screen here. So we've got some open spots in some of our breaks today. Well, actually, technically all of our breaks. And we're going to put them together. So they are bundled. So in our Chronicles breaks, we're going to go Brooklyn Nets and Boston Celtics are together. We're going to start it out at $4. See if anybody's interested in jumping into those spots. So you get both teams in those spots. Okay. We've got our Charlotte Hornets in all three breaks. So Charlotte Hornets in each break starting out at $4. Good. Welcome in, everybody. Just selling some open spots for the breaks. We're going to get back to some of the packs in a minute. We've got Indiana Pacers for two breaks, both Chronicles breaks. See if anybody wants them. Starting out at $3. We have the LA Clippers in the Chronicles breaks, starting out at $2. $2 gets you both teams. Nope. Okay. Phoenix Suns in both Chronicles breaks. Portland Trailblazers in both Chronicle breaks. $3. San Antonio Spurs in the Chronicles breaks. $3. Swaz, welcome in. Hello to you. So we've got the Chicago Bulls and Philadelphia 76ers are going to be combined for the 2019-20 NBA Chronicles Cello box break. Not for both Chronicles breaks, just that break 10-10. Starting out at $3, so you get both those teams. Oh, Ed, nice. Thanks for jumping in. Awesome. Thank you so much for your purchase. Congratulations. So we're going to go back through, you guys. And we're, like I said, for those of you who might have just joined us, we are selling some packs today, some rip and ship, not ship and rip. That would be silly. Rip and ship. 2023-24 Euro basketball for the Euro League. Panini Prizm. There are 6 packs in here. We're starting out at $2.50 a pack. If we can sell, 4 or 5 or all 6 from this blaster box, then that gets you into a special race to get this at no additional charge. But we need to sell these packs, everybody. So, $2.50, and you are shooting to grab a Wemby. I know. And if you buy all 6 packs, then you automatically get the Chronicles pack. So, $2.50 a pack. Let's see what you got. Good. Again, welcome in for those of you just jumping in. First part of today, we're just doing some live stuff, seeing if anybody's interested in any of these Prizm packs, Euro League. Ed grabs one. All right, Ed, thank you so much. So let me write this down as I bring over my big these are really big post-it notes. Ed Prizm pack number 1. 0, 0, 1. Right. Good. Ha! Too short. All I could do was shoot free throws. I couldn't. I tried to shoot. All right, so let's try another one. So again, Ed, you grab like 4 of them. You're the only one. 5 of them. Then you got a shot at. You're the only one to get in on that Chronicles pack, but we need to get at least 4, maybe 5. So here's number 2. Pack number 2. No. All right, we'll try one more time, see if anybody else is interested. Again, you need to be on eBay to bid. Oh, Ed, nice, jumping in. Awesome. Okay. See if we can get 3. See if anybody else is interested, or Ed, you're going to grab another one. See if this is going to be an Ed box. Oh. Ed, do you have any? I didn't even look. Do you have any spots today in any of the breaks besides the one you just bought? I was just curious. We'll try one more, see if anybody is interested. Nope. Okay, that's all right. Well, we will put it in your spots you just got. These packs. Okay. I'm gonna go down through one more time, and then Ed will come back up and we'll open these packs for you. And we'll see if we can get anybody else that. Ooh, okay, fun. Um, we'll see if we can get anybody else to grab some of these packs. So I'm just going to run through. Again, for those of you who are on YouTube or eBay, thank you so much for jumping in. We do have some open spots. First one that we're looking to sell is Brooklyn Nets and Boston Celtics for our Chronicles breaks. Starting out at $4, you get both teams. Okay. Charlotte Hornets in all 3 breaks today. So you get the Charlotte Hornets in 3 breaks starting out at $4. Okay. Indiana Pacers for the Chronicles breaks. Both breaks. Indiana Pacers starting out at $3. LA Clippers in the Chronicles breaks starting out at $2. Both teams. Phoenix Suns in the Chronicles breaks. Oh gosh, I have no idea. I mean, each team has some stars on it, but I mean, your big people that you were looking for rookies are, I mean, Ja and Zion, but those teams are already taken. So then it's just a matter of, do you think you'll get lucky with a numbered card or an auto or something? I don't know. I mean, do you just have the feeling of like you really like Portland Trailblazers, by the way, for Chronicles, both breaks? Do you think you're going to get lucky and just hit something? Do you just love to rip stuff? If you do, go with the cheap one. If you just want to rip it and see what happens, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of good, they're stars, but like no, to my knowledge, unless you hit a number or an auto card, aren't any really big ones other than Ja and Zion. So, and some of these guys. So that's what you're looking for. All right. So let's go back up. And we'll try one more of our Prizm EuroLeague packs. $2.50 a pack. We can sell a couple more, then we would open up, not only, well, we're already going to open them up, but if we sell a couple more, then this Chronicles pack 2021-22 could be yours in its own little race. So no extra fees or purchases needed. We just need to make sure we can sell 4 of them, 5 of them. So you can get a couple more, then we'll also open up that Chronicles box or pack. Okay, so well, Ed, let's do this. We'll see. We'll open it up. We'll go through your cards, see what you get, rip and ship, and then maybe some other people will jump on and want some packs too. So let's see. So you've got 2. So my friend, let's do this. So there's our empty box. I'm gonna put it to the side right now. So your choice. Since you are the only one to buy in right now, we've got these 6 packs. What numbers do you want? This is 1 through 6 on the bottom. You pick. Your fate is... No, I'm not picking. You pick them. Or you pick one, I'll pick one. Two and 4. All right, so 2, and that would be 4. Okay, 2 and 4. So I'm going to put these back. I'm going to put them behind. So there we go. All right, so let's do... Let me get out my little handy dandy little... I call it a sponge. Might be a sponge. I don't know what it is, but to keep cards off the ground. So let's see what we got. Can we get a Wemby for you? Maybe. That would be sweet. Ha! That's a lot of pressure. Okay, let's see. Who do we have? We'll go 1 card at a time. Jancho Hernan Gomez. Sweet tattoo on his arm. Nikos Sizes. The Bamberg Baskets. Well, this is a nice one, though. We did okay. Luka Doncic, a Get Hyped. It's a nice card. On Real Madrid. So it's not too shabby. And then we've got a green. Devin Booker on FC Bayern Munich. It is not numbered. That's okay, though. Green's cool. All right, so that was pack 1. Always nice when you can hit someone who you've heard of. I think that's just a win in itself when you buy into breaks. And then after that, then you can get greedy and try to get the numbered cards or autos or who knows what. All right. Arturas Milaknis for Zalgiris Kaunos. That team, sure. J.R. Holden on the CSKA Moscow team. We're going to pause for 1 second because I want to see if I can get the auto focus to peek it off. I could be wrong. Nope, not the right thing. Okay, let's see here. All right. So, Ed, you and Max can tell me how we do. I'm going to take this guy, and you tell me what looks good. Max, are you ready? No pressure. How does that look? Can you read it? Is it clear? That looks blurry. Is that okay? Okay, let's try it. If not, okay. Thanks, Ed. If you don't like it, we're going to blame Max. Easy scapegoat. All right, so now we'll get rid of him. So we'll go through your other couple cards. Mike Scott on the LDLC Oswell Villierbahn team. This one is another get hyped on the green for Willie Hernangomez. So I believe you have, oh no, different. That's Juancho Hernangomez. So Willie Hernangomez. It's a cool card. Okay, awesome. So, with that being said, let's get out these other packs. See if anybody else is interested. If not, then we might start to get set up for our break then. So, guys, we're going Euro basketball today, shooting for a Wemby chasing. You'll take the rest? Okay. Well, I will put them out there. So we've got that one. Go grab it. Perfect. Nice. All right, I'm going to just set this to the side over here so you can still see it on the overhead. Let's put up the next one. Nice. Cool, congratulations. All right, next one, two more. Euro basketball. Okay. Last pack magic, as they say. Nice. Awesome. Congratulations. Well, my friend, let's do some ripping for you. Let's see what we got. So we're going to save this guy. So now I have to separate my piles. Okay, so separating piles. All right. Well, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it, Ed. So let's go with our first pack. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm just happy that you're here. Otherwise, Max is very quiet, so it would be very boring if you weren't here. All right, let's go with Johannes Thyman on Alba Berlin. So your job, Ed, is you need to research these guys to see who's going to make it into the NBA and be the next Wemby. Achille Polonara. Bonzi Colson. Good old Bonzi. And silver of Adam Hanga. Silver. All right, next pack. Isaac Bunga. Desko Savanovic. Pablo Prigioni on the fireworks. Cool insert. And then got a cracked ice of Jordan Lloyd. Not numbered, but cracked ice. That's sweet. Next pack. Okay. That's awesome. Marco Bellinelli. 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 There we go. Marius Smodis. Naz Mitro Long. And we have another cracked ice of Wade Baldwin IV. A lot of cracked ice. I like cracked ice. I think they're cool looking cards. I'm also a very simple person. Doesn't take too much for me to get excited. All right, last pack of our Euro Basketball League. Billy Barron. Paulos Jankunas. John Bartolomeo. And then another cracked ice. Roman Sorkin. These cracked ices. Let's do a whole, fill the whole set. Let's get all cracked ice. That's nice. Not too bad. All right, let's open up this Chronicles pack for you. And then we're going to jump into our breaks for today. So for those of you who are in on the breaks, welcome in. We do have some spots available if anybody is interested. So let's put these guys up here. And we'll go part way here. So we got a Trey Mann rookie. He's a nice player. Isaiah Todd. Jaylen Brown leading the Celtics this year. Josh Giddey rookie. Nice. Dame on the Chronicles. Scotty Barnes rookie. Nice little rookie there. De'Aaron Fox. Another Scotty Barnes rookie. Trae Young on the Chronicles. Moses Moody on Luminescence. Rookie. So many rookies. Ayo Dosunmu for the Bulls. Another Moses Moody. Omer Yurtseven. Jonathan Kuminga. Nice player. Golden State. Going to have a big contract this year. The Bulls. There you go. Jeremiah Robinson Earl on the playbook. Joshua Primo. Franz Wagner rookie. Luka Garza. There we go. That's probably the spot. Davion Mitchell. Omer Yurtseven on the green foil. Aaron Wiggins. Oh, there we go. Well worth it. Look at that. Cade Cunningham on the XR rookie. Nice. He's got my vote for the MVP this year, but I also am a Pistons fan, so. That's nice. Man, we're getting every Moses Moody. Jason Tatum on, I don't know if it's normally green. Might be green. Just in case, we're going to sleeve it up. On the Crusade, we've got Trey Murray III. There's a LeBron. It's nice. On the Hometown Heroes. Chrome finish. Sweet. Jalen Suggs. Alperen Sengun. Cam Thomas. Rookie. New member of the Bucks. And then Nikola Jokic. Not bad. Not bad. So, Ed, thanks so much for grabbing all those. Congratulations on all your cards. Those are for him, everything. So you guys, let's get into our breaks for today. Let me bring over some of these. There's so many of these Monopoly guys. So, there we go. So as you can see in the background, bring it closer, Monopoly Prizm, 2024-25. 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Look for the ultra rare black, money blast, and millionaire black inserts. That's what we're looking for, but we shall see. With that being said, for those of you, oh no, thank you, Ed, so much. We do have some spots available still. In this break, we have one spot, which is the Charlotte spot. But if you purchase the Charlotte spot for this one, you do get Charlotte in all three breaks because they are available. So our break schedule is looking like this. So we do have spots in all the different breaks. So if anybody is interested, I'm going to run the Charlotte one more time, see if we can fill it for this break. Then I'll run the other ones right before the other breaks. The shipping, depending upon what you, if you've already purchased spots, I mean, shipping will always, we can always adjust shipping so that it obviously doesn't kill us, but is not killing you. So we will definitely adjust shipping. And usually if you max out shipping at whatever thing, then I think it's $1 per item or something like that, if memory serves me correctly. Is that right, Max?
It would be $5.99 for the first purchase, $1
for each additional one.
up to 10.
There we go. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, so $5.99 shipping for for the first purchase. Then each purchase after that is $1 added up to I think it's like $10. So so for this first one, like I said, only team available in this one is Charlotte, but you do get Charlotte for all three breaks, and it's going to start out at $4. So good luck. See if anybody wants Charlotte. Who's a Hornets fan? Ed jumping in. Gets it. Maybe gets it. Ed, we're going to turn you into a basketball guy? Oh my goodness. And you could teach me. Ed, thanks so much. So, since you grabbed that one, we're going to jump into this first break, and then we'll see if we can get people interested in the next breaks. So, Swaz, don't leave us. Ed, thanks so much as always. Much appreciated. So let me switch this up. So the Knicks, I do not believe are available. No, and no. Nope, the Knicks have been taken in all three breaks. We do have a decent amount of teams available for the next two breaks after this, but Knicks is taken. Or the Knicks are taken, sorry. But we'll open those up, or we'll talk about them after we get through this first break. So, with that being said, that Charlotte spot is now going to go to Ed. So, Max will take care of that at some point so it doesn't mess us up too bad. I just want to thank all of you guys for not only going on to eBay, but bidding on those spots and then also winning those. So congratulations for winning those spots. So in our first break, we're going 2024-25 Prizm Monopoly. We'll go empty box. We'll go a couple of them at a time. Maybe we go. Should we do threes? We'll go threes. I'll do it that way, so it doesn't mess me up too bad. We're gonna go threes, and I'm gonna go through 9 of the boxes, and then I'll close the hit counter. And so for those of you who don't know what the hit counter is, I'll explain. But for those of you who do, just bear with me for a second. Empty box 2. So again, I want to thank Jerry for winning the Hawks, Leo with the Celtics, Jerry again with the Nets, Ed, thank you so much for the Hornets, Jonathan S. for the Bulls and Cavs, Hugh H. with the Mavericks, Ken J. with the Nuggets, Jonathan S. with the Pistons, Ken J. with the Warriors. Sorry, I don't want to drop this. I knew I was going to do it. Well, we'll go partially. There we go. Empty box 3. Uh, where were we here? Ken J with the Warriors, Jonathan S with the Rockets, James D with the Pacers and Clippers, Ken J with the Lakers, Jerry J with the Grizzlies, Benjamin P with the Heat, Orrin A with the Bucks, T-Wolves, Pelicans, and Knicks, Ken J with the Thunder, Matt S with the Magic, Jonathan S with the 76ers, James D with the Suns, Jerry J with the Blazers, James D with the Kings, Tim V with the Spurs, Orrin A with the Raptors, Jonathan S with the Jazz, and the Wizards. So again, thank you for buying those spots, winning those spots. Congratulations. So let's get this guy off and our hit counter. We're going teams. So your job is to pick which team you think I'm going to pull the most of. You're going to tell me that team, and then the total of all 4 added together will get you a chance to earn some leprechauns that will run for you at the end of our breaks today. No purchase necessary, so if you are just here hanging out, I greatly appreciate it. And pick a team, and we'll go through 9 boxes, 9 blasters, and then we'll close out those predictions. So those last 6 blasters will be the mystery and see how well you do. So again, you're picking one of those 4 teams and the total number of all 4 added together. No purchase necessary. I finish opening up these first 3 blasters. If you haven't had a chance to, thanks, Ed, for your first pick, first person to jump in on the hit counter. If you haven't had a chance to, oh, that was interesting how it opened up. Make sure you like, subscribe. Jerry, nice. Spurs, give me a total too, so you get a chance to win 2 leprechauns. Make sure you like, subscribe, smash all those socials. Follow us here not only on eBay, on YouTube, but also check out cardlines.com and make sure you go over there, sign up for the newsletter. Comes in your inbox a couple times a week. Awesome stuff in there. I learn so much every time I read it. Also, while you're there, check out the store. I got a lot of wax, mystery packs, supplies, great stuff. If we don't have it and you're interested in it, let us know. Shoot us a message, whether it's contacting us through the website or shoot us an email at info@cardlines.com. Let us know what you're looking for, and we'll see if we can find it. And you just never know. Also, on eBay, make sure as you subscribe and follow us there, that'll let you know when we do go live with stuff, whether you're in on any of the breaks or not. So you can then just hop on and say hi, join in on the hit counter. Also lets you find us a little easier to purchase any cards, because we've got a lot of cards on our eBay store. So check that out if you haven't had a chance to already. 2 packs left in these first 3 boxes. All right, again, welcome in everyone on this Thursday morning, almost afternoon here. All right, so I'm going to move that for now. Give myself a little more room. Open up some more sleeves. I should have done that earlier. And then we're going to get started. So, again, you're picking Swaz, 42 hits. What team? You got to pick a team. Well, you should pick a team. Gives you a better chance. So, again, you're picking Spurs, Raptor, Jazz, or Wizard. So, I'm going to have to remember those teams. It's going to take me a little bit to learn them, you guys. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. So, starting us out with a Jason Tatum. Spurs, all right. And nice rookie of the year, actually, Stephen Castle. Come on, top loader. There we go. Sorry, they were stuck together. Playing great this year, Jalen Johnson on the red wave. Nice. Not sleeping up every red wave, but he's playing really well, so he deserves it. Brandon Ingram. Nikola Jokic. This is a Jalen Johnson box. Jalen Johnson on the silver. So, Atlanta spot. Getting some fun stuff early. Maybe the MVP this year? I hope so. Cade Cunningham. Jimmy Butler. Brandon Miller. Playing pretty well for the Hornets. Halliburton. Harden on the Cavaliers. Anthony Davis. Tristan Da Silva. I think a nice year. RJ Barrett. Scoot Henderson. Jonathan Kuminga. Anthony Edwards. Zach Edey. Rookie. Darius Garland. Victor Wembanyama. Devin Booker. Chris Middleton. There's what we're looking for. Fun stuff like that. Let's see if Shea on the red wave. I don't know if he's eligible for MVP or not with the amount of games he's missed. I don't know. I don't know the rules that well. Cam Johnson, Chris Middleton, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell, Reed Shepard, rookie, Allen Iverson, one of the legends, another Devin Booker, Isaiah Collier, Cam Thomas, different Cam Thomas, Larry Bird, Larry Legend, Shaq, the Diesel, Jimmy Butler, Brandon Ingram, Magic. Oh, there we go. I say I'm not going to sleeve up all these red waves, but if we get Shays and Larry Birds, I just might sleeve up everything and top load it. Anthony Davis, Cade Cunningham, Charles Barkley, Tim Duncan. Oh, isn't that fitting? I almost want to do that and put that in the background. It's like these guys have been so synonymous with each other their whole college and pro career. Magic Johnson. I just want to put them next to each other. James Harden, Patrick Ewing, Dennis Rodman. Ooh, there's the black and white running man of Cameron Thomas. That's cool. Every time I say running man, Monopoly man, running Monopoly man, I guess. If I say running man, I think of that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I think that's what it was called, something like that. Jonathan Kuminga, another Tristan Da Silva, RJ Barrett. Yeah, I'm just leaving up every red wave if it's just what we need to do, I guess. Luca, Darius Garland, Ant-Man, Edey, Darren Fox, another Johnson, Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, Joel Embiid, DeJounte Murray, Shaq, Allen Iverson, Zach LaVine, Jacoby Walter, Magic, Larry, ooh, right next to each other, Tijan Saloon, Luca, Jaden Ivey, another Tijan Saloon, Red Wave, Trae Young, and Pascal Siakam. All right, fun first 3 boxes. I like it. Fun stuff. Let me do all 3. A chance of me to cut my hand. Go. It's right here. Again, every card does get shipped. Yeah, I think so. Every card does get shipped. So if you have a team, you get them all. Empty box. Show you the empty boxes. I will bring up the hit counter. Oh my god. Ha! Max, update the hit counter. I totally forgot about the hit counter. I was so excited about how we started out. Oh my god. So, who do I have here? Anybody on this one? That's so funny. Spur. I do have a Spur. I know it. I realized it. Imagine if I went further. So we've got one Spur here. Another Spur. I've got 2 Spurs here. Jeez. That's silly. I'm silly. Okay. Now, Max, it's up to you. Too many pints. Yeah, I do sneak back and hang out with them sometimes. A couple of those guys are nuts. I mean, you'd think that they are just all about gold and all that stuff, but no, some of them, a couple of them really like sports. Empty box. I mean, there's one guy you would have never known. He is into poetry, and you get some pints into him. He doesn't shut up about poetry. So, again, I would tell you what his name is, but it's against the rules, I think. We got to keep their anonymity. Empty box. So, let's see here. Let's bring up that counter. I don't know why. I'm going to forget it. So, we'll just open up some packs. I'll just say some names. We'll sleeve up stuff. Top load some stuff. We'll just give leprechauns to everybody. Make my hit counter job a lot easier. Max, what do you think of that idea? Only do we'll have a fake hit counter every time, and I'll just forget about it, and then just everybody gets leprechauns, and we'll make Jeff work. What are your thoughts on that? There we go. It'd make your job easier, actually. You just write down who it is, and then we just know they get leprechauns. I think. Ed, you have no faith. You don't even know how many people I missed in the first round. You went from 48 down to 19. I know there were Raptors. I don't know about the rest of them. Could have had more Spurs. All right, you guys. So again, you are picking one of those 4 spots. No, you're not. You're sneaky. That's what you are. One of those 4 spots, and the total of all 4 spots added together will get you some leprechauns that will run for you at the end of the breaks today for some gibbies, some free packs. Again, no purchase necessary. So I'm opening up 3 of these guys at a time just because I don't get that many cards, but there's just a lot of packs to open. Yeah.
You didn't get any of the ones back here for the first 3 boxes?
I didn't get anything.
Okay.
The only ones I put on are the ones I have with me. All right. Updated hit counter. Thank you. We're at 6. So we have 15 boxes. 6 times 5, if that's the average, is 30. So Ed, you got to be light. Have faith in me, Ed. You're so stuck with your first instinct. But that's okay. You can change at any time. We're going to go through these 3 more, then I'll make a decision. So right now, just hang tight. Or you can make Max's job nuts and just keep giving him all different numbers. Make him change it all the time behind the scenes. Keep him honest. Keep him awake. Yep, 15 boxes. So, I was actually surprised that only 6 out of the first 3 boxes. And that would be a little more. But we shall see. Jerry, thank you. All right. Anybody? Oh, you go back to 48. Nice. Now you make it easier for Max. Anybody want an extra leprechaun to understand or can tell me the significance of the 4 teams that were picked today? You can tell me why the 4 teams were picked today. You get an extra leprechaun. Or maybe the most creative guess will get an extra leprechaun. We'll see. All right, you guys. So again, you're picking. That is true, Ed. You are not wrong that they are all in the NBA. I don't know if that's the most creative because it wasn't exactly what I was going for, but I like it. So right now you are in the lead in the extra leprechaun. We'll see who else wants to participate. So again, you're picking one of those 4 spots and then all 4 spots added together for a total. And we're in boxes 4, 5, and 6 coming up. So good luck. All right, we've got a Giannis sighting. Alexander Sarr. Zach LaVine. Jacoby Walter. Jason Tatum. Stephen Castle. Red Wave. Claire Ware. Luca. Nikola Jokic. Ron Holland II, Red Wave. Pascal Siakam. Saloon. Oh gosh, I did it again. I'm just saying stuff, just going. Stephen Castle. Puts the Spurs to 3. Gosh, why am I not doing this? And then we're going. Dun, 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 dun. Nobody there. And then we're going there. Toronto, yes, and Wizards, yes. So Toronto goes to 4, and Wizards get on the board. All right, so I am up to date. We're at 9. I will try my best, you guys, to not mess it up again. Patrick Ewing. Devin Carter. Bradley Beal. Trae Young. Dwayne Wade. Yao Ming. Rob Dillingham. Julius Randle. Jaden Ivey. Bam Adebayo. Therese Maxey. Jalen Williams. Jordan Poole gets the Wizards up to 3. And we are at 10 total. Zubac. Devin Vassell is a Spur on the Red Wave. They go up to 4. 11 total. Kristaps Porzingis. Donovan Clingan. Jalen Tyson on the Red Wave. Jared McCain. Rookie. Let's see here. Draymond Green. Jalen Tyson. Another Devin Vassell. Spurs. Go to 5. 12 total. Modest Buzelis. Jalen Green. DeMar DeRozan. Nicholas Claxton. Cody Williams. There we go. For Utah. It's them on the board. We're at 13. Klay Thompson. Clay Ware. Michael Porter Jr. Zachary Ricochet. Zion Williams. Paulo Banchero. Rob Holland II. LeBron James. Chet Holmgren. Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns. Tyrese Maxey. And Jalen Williams. Brandon Miller. Therese Halliburton. Kobe White. Houston's Alperen Sengun. Tristan Da Silva. RJ Barrett on the Raptors. And the Raptors go up to 5. 14 total. DeMar DeRozan on the Red Wave. Kyrie Irving. Zach Edey. Michael Porter Jr. on the Red Wave. Johnny Furphy. Jazz go up to 2 on Lauri Markkanen. Chris Middleton. Anthony Edwards. Michael Porter Jr. on the silver. Jalen Johnson. Jaylen Brown. Kevin Durant. Rob Dillingham. And Julius Randle. Okay. So, hit counter a little more active. We're up to 15. Unless I messed up again, which is possible. So we're going to do these next 3, and then after that, well, next ones we open, we're going to close out the hit counter. So, 6 boxes, we're at 15, so 2 point something per box. Empty box. So this should put us into the lower 20s, low to mid 20s maybe. So again, no purchase necessary. Get in on that hit counter. A chance, empty box. Chance for you to win some leprechauns that can run for you. That can possibly win you some free packs that'll go into either any of your teams that you bought, or if you bought some stock in some of our live sales, empty box. They'll go with that. Or if you just bought from us in the past, we have your information. We'll put it in on that. So we do need to have your information to send the stuff to you if you happen to win. So if you bought in with us before, we've got your information. If you have not done anything with card lines before, shame, shame, shame. No, just kidding. We welcome you. So, and thank you for jumping in and doing something with us. We love growing this family and trying to make sure the collecting or hobby or business, however you look at it or however you do it, is well, not only is heading in the right direction, but stays super fun and keeps going in the right direction. All right, so again, you're picking one of those 4 spots and then a total. Right now, everybody riding with the Spurs, not a bad pick. And you're riding with stuff in the 40s, which also is not a bad pick. These next three should get us into the lower to mid 20s. So anybody doing anything fun this upcoming weekend, card-wise? Or not even card-wise, just life-wise? Let me know. I'm going to a card show on Saturday. One of the larger monthly ones I heard in the country for sure, maybe even the world. It's on the first Saturday of every month. They have almost 200 vendors or 200 tables every time, and last couple times I've been there, it has been packed. I can barely move. You guys can't steal my idea. Oops, totally missed the garbage there, or the recycling bin. I have a great idea, which I just signed up to do another card show where I'm going to set up in April. And I'm going to 9 pounds of 9. Okay, time out here, Ed. Just a second here. I'm going to do you're going to see it on the face cam. Here's my official timeout right here as I'm touching my shoulders. 9 pounds of bees? First off, I mean, this poses many questions. One, are they the flying kind of bees, or did you just, are you like an alphabet soup guy, or what with bees? Second, how can you weigh 9 pounds of bees that more often than not are probably flying around? No, but I mean, if they're flying in the air, how do you weigh them? I mean, it's not like they all stand in a line and step on a scale. I mean, this is a question. I mean, this is nuts. All right, you guys, I'm taking the hit count off. I'm probably going to forget it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Good luck with that. But we're delving into this bee thing, Ed. Matt's like, man, you are nuts. Oh, I see fun stuff there. I'm saving it for further. I'm saving it for way down here, you guys. There we go. I say fun stuff. Who knows what it is? All right. James Harden, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, Scoot Henderson, Jonathan Kuminga, Shaq, Allen Iverson, honeybees, and how they weigh them. It's a football-sized swarm. That's terrifying too. Yeah. Darius Garland. We've got a Victor Wembanyama sighting. Just going to move the Spurs up into the lead all by themselves. 6 for now. Magic. Larry. Tim Duncan, who is a Spur. They're at 7. 17 total. Cameron Johnson. Hey, guess what? Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is just single-handedly moving the Spurs. We're at 18. Another, yeah, you are busy. Charles Barkley on the red wave. Philadelphia not on there. DeJounte Murray. De'Aaron Fox. Yao Ming. Larry Bird. Alperen Sengun on the red wave. LeBron James. Dwayne Wade. Kobe White on the red wave. Steph Curry. Kawhi Leonard. Bronny James, Bam Adebayo, Reed Shepard, DeAndre Ayton, Jordan Poole puts Washington up another spot. They're at 4. We are at 19 total. Zubac, Cameron Thomas, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Vassell. He brings the Spurs to 9. Oh, Swaz, you're welcome. I just opened them. I wish I could put them in the right collation. Donovan Clingan, Brandon Ingram, Isaiah Collier, Utah. That puts them to, excuse me, puts them to 3. 21 total. Nicholas Claxton, Tylen Thomas, Cade Cunningham, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, another Claxton, Risha Shea on the rookie, Zion, Tyson, another Spur. We're at 22. Devin Vassell. We have another Jazz at 4 now. So we're at 23, and this is Cody Williams, Klay Thompson, Shaq, Michael Porter Jr., LeBron, and Chet. Bronny James Jr., Jaden Ivey, Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis. Bradley Beal was on the red wave. Zubac, Tristan Da Silva, RJ Barrett gets Toronto to 6. We're at 24 total. There we go, you guys. That's what I was looking for. Got this nice little gold Steph Curry type thing, numbered to 49. Let's get some fireworks going for that bad boy. 25 out of 49. Congratulations to the Golden State spot, Ken J. That is awesome. Let's get the fireworks. Oh, I gave you fireworks? You get fireworks. There we go. Swaz, are you Ken J? No, Spurs, Tim. Yes, oh, okay. Awesome. Do you have the Spurs too? So I see Tim V on there, as opposed to, interesting. Max, you check that guy out for me. All right. Okay, well, we'll continue on. Rachel, welcome in. All right, so we got a Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Zach Edey rookie, Julius Randle on the red wave, Jared McCain rookie, Draymond Green, Donovan Clingan, another one for the Wizard. Wizard spot goes to 5. We're at 25 total. Modest Buzelis and a Jalen Green. Fun stuff, you guys. That Steph Curry was awesome. All right, so here's our hit counter right now. We are at 25 total through 9 boxes. So unless craziness happens, I think we definitely should be in the 40s. So you guys are pretty good with your original thing, but we'll see. So if you haven't made a pick, do so. Grab a spot. No purchase necessary. Whether you have spots in these breaks or you don't have spots, get in it. Again, whether you are empty box watching on eBay or YouTube. Thank you so much for you jumping on and keeping us company this afternoon. Jazz and 39. Jazz, huh? Jazz way behind. An interesting pick, Rachel. Maybe you know something we all don't know. Right now they are 6 behind. Empty box. Interesting. 39. No faith in me. Won't get into the 40s. You know, might ride the bandwagon of everybody else, but Rachel, you do you. I would go Spurs now at this point. But I don't know. Toronto could be tricky, but I am not one to argue, especially with my better half, my best half, empty box. She knows something. Do not let me talk you out of it. I would go Spurs. That's just me. You want to be the outlier and prove all these people wrong? I do it. I want to win. I like it. Well, if that's the case, you should go down with the ship. When I say the ship, meaning everybody goes down together. So I'd switch to the Spurs, and 39 might work. I don't know. Maybe switch to 40. If you go 40, we'll go anything one either way by 1. So if you picked 40 and the number was 39, you're still going to win a leprechaun. Otherwise, we're going to go the closest to the number that you guys get. And if you tie, you'll both get a leprechaun. So if the number ends up being 40 and someone says, or the number is 38 and someone says 41, and that's the closest, but someone also said 35, so you're both 3 away, then you'll both get a leprechaun. Ed goes Spurs 42. Okay. No faith in me, Ed. I see. You're not sticking with your 48. Fine. Just remember who told you not to pick 19. And we're already way past 19. I see how it is, you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching on YouTube, eBay, or both. If you're watching on both, hopefully your eyes aren't hurting. One on one, one on the other. If you guys are joining us a little early for the next break, we'll get to it somewhat shortly. We're just finishing up our Monopoly break. We've got these 6 boxes to go. Staying with the originals. Okay, I like it. It'll be interesting. These 3 boxes, I think, will definitely tell the story. So these boxes get into the mid-30s. Then you guys are in trouble. I'm going to go higher. I can just feel it. Oh, okay. I don't watch on both because I'm busy doing this. So I don't technically watch at all because I'm a little busy, but Ken, thanks. All right. All right. You guys, last pack. So this, what is this box? 10, 11, and 12. Here we go. So, again, last chance. I'm going to take a quick sip. Last chance to make any predictions or change anything. Again, right now, we've got the Spurs in a fairly large lead. So, up to you if you want to stick with Spurs, change, Stick with the Jazz. Don't do it. Sorry, clear my throat for my wife. But you don't know. I don't know. I should listen to my wife more. I should always listen to my wife. So let's see what she's got. Max, close those predictions. And oh, she did switch. That's right. She did switch. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Paolo Banchero, Ron Holland II. I just got to remember to do the hit counter. That's the thing. Clay Thompson, Mattis Buzelis. We've got a wizard, not Merlin. It is Alexander Sarr. They go up to 6. We're at 26. Zion. We got a Utah Jazz and Cody Williams. They're at 5. 27 total. We have a Spur, Stephen Castle. Let me get some more top loaders. While I do that, we're going to move the Spurs up to 11, which puts them at 28 total. We're just flying through things on the hit counter. Giannis, Chet Holmgren, Zachary Richard, Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal on the Red Wave, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James. Let's see here. Devin Carter, Nikola Jokic, Julius Randle on the Red Wave, Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball, Jamal Murray. Silver, Bam Adebayo. DeAndre Hunter, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jaylen Brown, Red Wave of Karl-Anthony Towns, Klay Thompson, Darius Halliburton, Jalen Brunson, Zion, Cody Williams puts the Jazz up to 6. We are at 29 total. Raptors go to 7. And we are at 30. Brandon Miller, Chet, Zachary Richard, Zach Edey, Tristan Da Silva, Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron James. Chris Middleton, Anthony Edwards, DeAndre Ayton, Steph, Devin Booker, Jalen Brunson on the Red Wave, Donovan Mitchell, Reed Shepard, Allen Iverson, Johnny Furphy, on the chance card. That's cool. Chance parallel, chance Prizm. Luca, Zach LaVine, Larry Bird, Shaq, Pascal Siakam, John Saloon, Spur, Tim Duncan, up to 12. 31 total. Magic, Bradley Beal, Trae Young, Jaden Ivey, Charles Barkley, Rob Dillingham, Julius Randle, Bronny James Jr., Klay Thompson on the Red Wave, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Williams, Jordan Poole on Washington. They go up to 7. 32 total. Zubac, Cody Williams puts the Jazz up to 7 as well on the Red Wave. And Alperen Sengun. All right, so this is where we are. 33. 3 boxes left. Let's see what happens. This is going to get interesting, everybody. Max, thanks for pushing those over. Max is saving my reconstructed shoulder. Reaching. Always thinking of others. Thanks, Max. So, again, if you are just joining us for the next break, the next Chronicles break coming up, just a little behind, but had a lot of fun stuff. Empty box going on. Not only fun pulls so far, hit counter doing well. Going to be interesting, but we also sold a lot of live stuff earlier. And see if anybody is interested. We have teams available for the next 2 breaks. So I'll get to that in just a minute. Our last 3 blaster boxes of our Monopoly break, Monopoly Prizm break. Empty box. So again, this hit counter is closed, but those of you who are joining in for the next one, get in. There is no purchase necessary, so you do not have to have any teams in the break for you to pick a team or pick a spot and a total to possibly get some leprechauns that will run for you when all the breaks are done today. Again, no purchase necessary. So, thank you for joining us. And again, if you have not had a chance to smash all those buttons, like, subscribe, there's a love button, press that. Facebook, YouTube, eBay, Instagram, X. Just by mail. Send us a postcard. Say, you guys are the greatest. Whatever way you can get it out in the world, make sure you do it. We appreciate it. For those of you who have been sticking around and not only participating in the chat, but laughing at my jokes, I appreciate it. Okay. That Steph Curry that we just pulled, numbered out of 49. This is a sweet card. I like those old ones. So far, these are pretty easy to open. That's always my nemesis. Especially when you have to open up a lot of packs. You get the one that, the kind that's gives you trouble or already super hard to open. I almost jinxed myself there. Okay, 2 packs left for our Monopoly Prizm break. All right, everybody, take that counter off. We're going to get through these last 3 blaster boxes, and we'll move on to our Chronicles stuff. Good luck. Donovan Klingen. Jordan Poole puts the Wizards up to 8. We're at 34 total. Zion. Cody Williams will put the Jazz up to 8. 35 total. Devin Vassell. We'll put the Spurs to 13. 36 total. Lauri Markkanen. Holy cow. We'll put the Jazz to 9. The counter going crazy. 37 total on the Red Wave. Chet Holmgren. Zachary Richardson. Nicholas Claxton. Taylor Tyson. Johnny Furphy on the Red Wave. LeBron James. Michael Porter Jr. DeMar DeRozan. Steph Curry. Kawhi Leonard. Ron Holland II. Khalil Ware. Reed Shepard. DeAndre Ayton. Ja. Paolo Banchero. Cam Thomas. And Donovan Mitchell. Bam Adebayo. Mikal Bridges on the Red Wave. Pascal Siakam. John Saloon. Bronny James Jr. Jaden Ivey. Bradley Beal. Trey Young, not Trey Lewis. Jordan Poole puts Washington up another spot. Wizards go to 9. 38 total. Zubac. Dillingham. Randall. Spurs. Devin Vassell puts them to 14. 39 total. Donovan Clingan. Tyrese Maxey. Jalen Williams. Nicholas Claxton. Jalen Tyson. Kobe White. Alperen Sengun. DeMar DeRozan. Kristaps Porzingis on the Red Wave. Lauri Markkanen puts the Jazz to 10. And that puts us to 40. Kyrie Irving and Yao Ming. Jaren Jackson Jr. Cody Williams moves the Jazz up another one. The Jazz come out of nowhere, and will my wife be mad at me? Yeah, 41 total. Klay Thompson. Damian Lillard. Bob Carrington moves Washington up. They go into double digits. They're at 10. 42 total. Red Wave of Zachary Richardson. Zion. Kevin Durant. Chet Holmgren on the Red Wave. Another Chet. Another Zachary. Patrick Ewing. Dennis Rodman. Kawhi Leonard. LeBron James. Devin Booker. Silver. Numbered. Out of 299. At least it looks silver. I don't know. Maybe it's bronze. I can't tell. My eyes are bad. Pascal Siakam number card. DeAndre Ayton. Steph Curry. Dwayne Wade. Allen Iverson. Donovan Mitchell. And Reed Shepard. Rookie. All right. Fun stuff, you guys. So on the hit counter, we came up with 42. Ed, right on the nose. Just like easy peasy. You get 2. Jerry J gets 2. Ken J gets 2. Rachel B gets 1. No faith in her husband. Sad. So, with that being said, we'll keep tally of those. You are really getting good at that. Little recap, you guys. So we got the Pascal Siakam Prizm numbered to 299. Red Wave of Zachary Richachet. Got the Chance card, Chance Prizm of Johnny Furphy. Stephen Castle, Victor Wembanyama, another Stephen Castle, another Victor Wembanyama. Jalen Johnson, Silver. Jalen Johnson, Red Wave. Stephen Castle. Luca, Red Wave. Cameron Thomas on the black and white Running Man. Magic on the Red Wave. Larry Bird on the Red Wave. Shea on the Red Wave. And then we had a Steph Curry out of 49. That's right. You do only need one, but you get a chance at more. Yes, good. Congratulations. Yeah, Tim, you hit it right on the nose. So, a lot of fun stuff. All right, you guys. These are heavy. A lot of cards. That potentially are going to be upside down and are going to annoy me. But that's okay. But first, let's so here's our break schedule, as you guys can see it. A little behind, but not too bad. We do have some spots available. So if anybody is interested in the spots for this break and the next break, we do have some teams available. If you're in on eBay, you do need to be on eBay to bid. So for this one and the next break, we have the Brooklyn Nets spot available along with the Boston Celtics spot. So you get both teams in both breaks for $4 to start for a bid. So good luck. Oh, Tim jumping in. Thanks. Awesome. We also have in both breaks available the Indiana Pacers. So if you're interested in the Indiana Pacers spot for this break and the next break, we will start this one out at $3. So good luck. Indiana Pacers for both spots. All the Pacers. Nope, okay. Clippers for this break and the next break. $2. So $1 a break for the Clippers. There's got to be someone on the Clippers you guys like. So $2. Ooh, Tim, I talked you into it. Nice. You get them for both breaks. Congratulations. Phoenix Suns, again, available for both breaks. $3 starts you out for both breaks for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, okay. Portland Trailblazers for both breaks. Anybody on the West Coast? Portland Trailblazers fan? $3 gets you them for both breaks. Uh, let's see here. San Antonio Spurs for both breaks. Ooh, Ed jumping in. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. So we will have Max will update everything. Um, so on the team list. So if you don't see your name there right away, he will do it, I promise. But we're going to get started. And so there are open spots that are obviously not going to go to anybody, so that's okay. Let's bring up, there we go. So Chronicles. So 1, 2, 3, 4 open spots in this one. Okay. Thanks, Max, for updating everything. Here's our team list, you guys. So as I open up our first box, just again, thank you so much for sticking with us. Thanks so much for buying into the breaks and winning these spots. Fun part about Chronicles is there are so many rookies and so much craziness going on. There's so many different, I don't want to say brands, but sort of brands, empty box going on that sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything. So we'll see how we do. So I just want to, as I open up all these cards, I just want to thank Jerry for grabbing the Hawks, Ken J for the Celtics and the Nets, Ed for the Hornets and the Bulls, Dwayne M. Oh, this is going to be one of those I don't like to open. There we go. Dwayne M for the Cavs, Jerry J for the Mavericks, Ken J for the Nuggets, Clayton C for the Pistons, Dwayne M. For the Warriors and Rockets, open spot for the Pacers, Ken J. For the Clippers and Lakers, Dwayne M. For the Grizzlies, Ken J. For the Heat, Oren A. For the Bucks, Nate S. For the Timberwolves, Dwayne M. For the Pelicans, Jerry J. For the Knicks, Oren A. For the Thunder, Matt S. For the Magic, Ed E. For the 76ers, open spot for the Suns and Blazers, Danny B. For the Kings, Ed E. For the Spurs, Oren A. For the Raptors and Jazz, and Jason G. For the Wizards. So again, if anybody is on eBay, before I start saying anything, we do have open spots available. So if you are interested in the Pacers, the Suns, the Blazers, I think that's it, right? Pacers, yeah, Pacers, Suns, Blazers for this one. I think it's for both of them. We do have spots available. We can give you those. You would be getting them for both this break and the next break. So let me know before I start saying some stuff. Pacers. All right, let me find the Pacers. All right, so the Pacers for this break and the next break. We'll start at $3. Gets you the Pacers for both breaks. Awesome. Thanks so much for your bid. Congratulations. So Pacers are gone. Max will update that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So last one, let's go on half at a time. Nice. Again, we've got a handful of spots left open if anybody wants them. I believe we have the Suns and the Blazers. Oh, sorry. I said Tim. I apologize. Ken. I knew that. Totally my fault. I'm not a good multitasker. Got it. So we're going to put these guys behind. So our hit counter, we're going more teams. So this one, we're going Grizzlies, Pelicans, Kings, and Knicks. Grizzlies, Pelicans, Kings, and Knicks. What do they say? Say it 3 times. Grizzlies, Pelicans, Kings, and Knicks. We'll see if I can remember that. I probably won't. I did not do very well in the last one. So again, you're picking one of those 4 teams and then the total number of the 2 boxes. So again, and you can make changes. We'll go through the first box, open up the packs for the part of the packs for the second box, and then we'll close them out. So you can get an idea where we are. No purchase necessary, guys. So make a prediction. Get in on it. Get a chance to win some packs or get a chance to win some packs. Knicks, 22. All right, Jerry, I like it. So Knicks, Kings, Pelicans, Grizzlies. I can do this. Right away, we've got a Pelican. So that was easy. I at least didn't mess up the first one. Pelicans on the board. Ken, thanks for your pick. Jarrett Culver, Terrence Davis, Jordan Poole, Rui Hachimura, PJ Washington, James Harden. There's a Giannis. There's a Shea. Cam Reddish, Steph Curry, LeBron. Nice. On the Panini Threads. Eric Pascal. Anthony Davis on the Panini Marquee. Another PJ Washington. DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland. There's a Ja. This is the one you want, you guys, from this. It has the, I don't remember his name, but it has the wrapper in the background or something. So, oh, geez, I haven't taken that count off. I apologize. Yep, thank you. So this Ja is the one you want. And he is a Grizzly. We're at 2. Kai Bowen. Seiko. Yeah, we're just going Seiko. I never pronounce it right, so I'm not even going to try. RJ Barrett. Domantas Sabonis. Darius Garland. Kevin Love. Chris Paul. Defender of the Realm. There's another Ja. It's another Ja. That means it's another Grizzly. They're at 2. Terrence Davis. And another Ja. Hometown Heroes. Right now, Ja is in the Grizzlies in a nice lead. They're at 3. We're at 4 total. Darius Garland on the recon. 1 gold foil, 1 silver foil. Gold, silver. Calvin Johnson. Luka Doncic on the Luminescence. James Harden. Jordan Poole. Tyler Hero. Romeo Langford. Kevin Porter Jr. LeBron James. James Harden. Kendrick Nunn. Pascal Siakam. John Wall. Ja on the Crusade. Just getting every one of the Jaws. I like it. Let's do the rainbow. Grizzlies go up to 4. 5 total. PJ Washington. Kevin Porter Jr. LeBron James. And guess what? There's a Ja. 5 different Jaws so far. That's crazy. You're at 5. 6 total. PJ Washington Jr. Eric Pascal. Kobe White. There's a Zion sighting. Panini Threads. Pelicans. Go to 2. 7 total. Karl-Anthony Towns. Cameron Johnson. Trae Young. Nikola Vujovic. Anthony Davis. Jarrett Culver. On the flux, we've got PJ Washington, Darius Garland, and Kevin Porter Jr. Terrence Davis, Jarrett Culver, Kobe White, T.S. Thibault for Philadelphia, Giannis, Keldon Johnson, P.J. Washington, Kevin Porter Jr., Kawhi, Kendrick Nunn, Damian Lillard, Eric Pascal, P.J. Washington, Tremont Waters for Boston, Trae Young, Giannis on the Luminescence, Kawhi Leonard, Cam Reddish, there's another Ja. And they go to 6. 8 total. Trae Young. Jackson Hayes is on the Pelicans. They're at 3. 9 total. Andre Drummond. RJ Barrett puts the Knicks on the board. I think there was an RJ Barrett earlier that I might have missed. Just double checking. It is quite possible. Could have also been. Oh, yes, there it is. So I did miss one earlier. So the Knicks are up to 2. We're at 11 total. Chris Middleton, Ben Simmons, Tyler Hero. Yeah, that's right. Alexander Walker as a Pelican. They are up to 4. We're at 12 total. Kai Bowen. And guess what, you guys? There's a Ja and a PJ Washington. So, all different Jaws. That's crazy. So they go up to 7. 13 total. All right, you guys. I mean, I swear, did I have a De'Aaron Fox in here? I thought I did. No, guess not. Could have been the last one. All right, so hit counter. We're at 13. You just double check to make sure I didn't miss any kings.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, you guys. So make sure you get those predictions in. If you haven't already, no purchase necessary. You're picking one of those 4 spots, and then all 4 spots added together. We'll see if the second half of box 1 changes up stuff, or if we still have it the Ja Morant and PJ Washington show. Dwayne is probably not upset that it's a Ja Morant show right now. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Second half of box 1. Anthony Davis. Jackson Hayes is a Pelican. They go up to 5. 14 total. Tyler Hero. Starting to get a few of his in a little variety pack. It's at least 52. I like it. DeAndre Hunter. Goga Bazzati, sorry. Naz Reid. There's another Tyler Hero. On the threads. Anthony Davis. Jimmy Butler. Giannis. Kevin Durant. Derrick Rose on the Pistons. Marquise Morris on the Clippers. Cameron Johnson on the Suns. Romeo Langford with Boston. Cody Martin. Brandon Clark on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies go up to 8. 15 total. LeBron James. Brandon Clark on the Grizzlies, as I just mentioned. They go up to 9. 16 total. Darius Garland. Karen Johnson. Blake Griffin. Brandon Clark. Grizzlies. 10. Not the Brandon Clark show. 17 total. Luka, LeBron, James Harden, PJ Washington, Taco Fall. I don't know if you guys saw at the All-Star game. He played in one of the games, and Giannis was just floored at the size of his shoes. Rui Hachimura for the Wizards. Matisse Thybulle for Philadelphia. There's a Steph sighting. There's a Zion sighting. Pelicans. Go to 6. 18 total. Tyler Hero. Rui Hachimura. Terrence Davis for Toronto. PJ Washington. Carmelo Anthony. Kobe White. Bradley Beal. There's a Ja. Puts the Grizzlies up to 11. 19 total. Victor Oladipo. Jackson Hayes on the Pelicans. Oops. There we go. DeAndre Hunter on the Crusade. Rui Hachimura. There's a recon of Zion Williamson. Pelicans are up to 8. Trying to stick around. 21 total. Jordan McLaughlin. Kendrick Nunn. LeBron James. Kevin Porter Jr. Carson Edwards. DeAndre Hunter. Russell Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard. Rudy Gobert. Jordan Poole. Bol Bol. Rui Hachimura. There's a Tyler Hero on the Hometown Heroes. A nice variety of his rookies as well. Kendrick Nunn. PJ Washington Jr. Giannis. Kendrick Nunn. Eric Pascal. Kevin Porter Jr. Matisse Thybulle. Sekou Diambo. Terrible saying his name. D'Angelo Russell. Rui Hachimura. Nikola Jokic, excuse me. Rui Hachimura. Paul George. Klay Thompson. And a flux of Zion. Get some more top loaders. Puts the Pelicans to 9. Trying to reel them in. DeAndre Hunter. Romeo Langford. Another Romeo Langford. Kendrick Nunn. There's another Zion. Pelicans go to 10. We're at 23 total. Anthony Davis, Jackson Hayes, who's a Pelican. Pelicans, catch him. 24 total. Eric Pasco, Anthony Davis, DeAndre Hunter, Kristaps Porzingis, Brandon Clark, who is a Grizzly. Take the lead back. We're at 25 total. Only for a second, though, because Ion is not messing around on this half. They tie it back up at 12. 26 total. Jordan Poole, Rui Hachimura, Matthias Thybulle, and Anthony Davis. All right, you guys. Fun stuff. Hit counter. That was a fun little race so far. So that's where we are. Max, you didn't see any kings, did you? Okay. Just double check when you grab these guys, but I didn't think there were any. So 26. Did you have how many nicks did you have on there in the box? 2. All right. Empty box. So 26 through one box. So on average, lower 50s. You guys gonna have any faith in me? We'll see. Oops, I knew that was gonna happen. We'll lean those back more. We go lower 50s, mid 50s. Ed, yours is pretty good. 10, all right, I like it. So we will see what we can come up with. Again, thanks so much for joining us today. Did buy into the break, really appreciate it. Didn't buy in, still thank you so much for being with us and participating in the chat and the hit counters and all that stuff. Kings 0. Yep, that's what I believe. Through one whole box. That's so sad. All right, 2 more packs for the first half of box 2. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sip. Make any predictions if you haven't done it, and or changes. Jerry, if you're in here. Oh, yeah, you did make. Okay, I would say I would change the next. You did get the Grizzlies. Good. All right. Max, if you can close out those predictions, that would be awesome. And good luck, everybody. We got Jordan McLaughlin, Kendrick Nunn, LeBron James, Kevin Porter Jr., Carson Edwards, Steph Curry, another Steph Curry, Bam Adebayo, Kobe White, excuse me. We have a Pelican. It's a Brandon Ingram sighting. We have another Pelican. Jackson Hayes. Up to 28 total. Anthony Davis. Paul George. Kobe White. And DeAndre Hunter. Kendrick Nunn. Eric Pascal. Kevin Porter Jr. Matisse Thybulle. Stako, yes, from the Pistons. Sure. Devin Booker. Jarrett Culver. Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. So we are at 13 for the Grizzlies. Kyle Lowry. Luka. My Devin Booker turned. There we go. Trae Young. Kill Alexander Walker. There's another Pelican. So up to 15. Oh, shoot. Why? Yep, thanks, Ed. I don't know. I just want to get through all these upside down cards. I forget about it. Jackson Hayes. Pelicans starting to pull away. 31. Kevin Porter Jr. Cam Johnson. Romeo Langford. Kendrick Nunn. There's a Zion. Puts them to 17. 32 total. Anthony Davis. My goodness, Jackson Hayes. 18 for them. Up to 33. Giannis. Hey, guess what? Jackson Hayes. 19. No, I appreciate it. Derrick Rose on the Pistons. Zion. Oops. Pelicans up to 20. Just pulling away. Monstrous box for them. DeMar DeRozan. Steph Curry. Eric Pascal. Another Steph Curry. Hometown Heroes. It'd be nice if we get a Hometown Heroes autograph. It'd be super fun. Oh my gosh. Is this our... Oh yeah, a Nick. Like, is this our first one? Nope. Ignas Buzaitis. Anthony Davis. Jarrett Culver. Terrence Davis, excuse me. Jordan Poole. Rui Hachimura. PJ Washington. Zach LaVine. Eric Pascal. John Wall. Klay Thompson. LeBron James. Brandon Clark. Trying to pull the Grizzlies up. 37 total. Cameron Johnson. Steph Curry on the flux. Kobe White. Eric Pascal. DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland. There we go. Another Ja. Again, that one that you're wanting from this set. puts the Grizzlies up to 15. 38 total. Kai Bowman. Stecco, sure. Kel Alexander Walker for Pelicans. 39 total. PJ Washington. Jason Tatum. There's a Ja. What a battle, folks. Grizzlies go up to 16. 40 total. Devonta Graham. Seko Dumambio. Steph Curry. LeBron James on the Crusade. Actually. And then there's a Ja and a Rui. And then there's the Ja. They go up to 17. You're at 41 total. Luka, James Harden, Jordan Poole, Tyler Hero, Romeo Langford, Julius Randle, Knicks, go to 4. Another Tyler Hero. Kemba Walker, Joel Embiid, Darius Garland. Pelicans go to 22 with Jackson Hayes. RJ Barrett for the Knicks. They go up to 5. 44. Jarrett Culver, Zion, and DeAndre Hunter. Well, first half of box 2, you guys, was crazy for the Pelicans in the hit counter. So they are at 23. So we're at 45 total. Let's see if I can make sure I take the hit counter off. So those of you who are here for our last break, our last Chronicles break, we're just finished up the second half of box 2 of our first Chronicles break, 1920 Chronicles. And our hit counter is going crazy with 2 teams. And 2 teams, not so much. 1 team, I don't believe at all. Which is nuts. With as many cards as we have. Try to get through this one pretty quick. Might not top load as much stuff up for you guys, since we've seen a lot of the cards of these guys. So if they're repeats, I'll sleeve them up, but I'll put them to the side, and then I'll give Max more work to top load those. All right. I'm going to take the hit counter off so Ed doesn't yell at me. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I would have never guessed we got so many Pelicans in the last one. So, LeBron James, and there's a jaw. So many jaws, so many Pelicans. And they go up to 1846 total. PJ, Pascal, Kobe White, Calvin Johnson, James Harden. Oh my gosh, is this our first king? You don't have any Sacramento Kings over there, do you? Did I miss any, Max?
Um,
Well, I'm putting one up. I know we've got one because I have it in my hand. Seiko Dumambia. I'm just massacring that name, but whatever. Jamal Murray, Cam Reddish, Kobe White on the Hometown Heroes, Seiko Dumambia. Just making it up now. Jarrett Culver, another Jarrett Culver, Kobe White, Tyus Thibault, Giannis, Keldon Johnson, Kyrie Irving, Romeo Langford, another Giannis, Jarrett Culver, Donovan Mitchell, Eric Pascal, Jarrett Culver, Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's the Pelicans to 24. 48 total. Horse. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm not good at horse. I have just, my only chance is weird stuff. So, maybe, Ed. You just never know. I could pull out some craziness that you wouldn't like. Pelicans go up to 25 with the Jackson Hayes. Kobe White on the bronze. Giannis. Kawhi. Cam Reddish. There's a jaw. Grizzlies to 19. We at 50, everybody. Trae Young. Terrence Davis. Anthony Davis. Jimmy Butler. Giannis. Kevin Durant. Carson Edwards. Shea. Gilchrist Alexander. Luca on the flux. Calvin Johnson. Luca on the marquee. Alexander Walker for the Pelicans. They go to 26. We're at 51. Cameron Johnson. Cam Reddish. Kobe White. Blake Griffin. Brandon Clark brings the Grizzlies to 20. We're at 52 total. Luka, Tyler Hero, LeBron, PJ Washington, Kevin Porter Jr., Rui Hachimura, Carson Edwards. We've got a Kevin Porter on the bronze. Luka, Rui Hachimura, Keldon Johnson, Zion. Been quiet lately. And the Pelicans go to 27. 53 total. Jordan McLaughlin, DeAndre Hunter, Obi White, Bradley Beal. There's a Ja. They're at 21. 54 total. Victor Oladipo, Cameron Johnson, Giannis, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Tyler Hero on the XR, Sticklo Diambio, Nicolo Mealy on the Pelicans. And then another Pelican of Jackson Hayes. They go up to 29. So many Pelicans. We're at 56. He's Tybal, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Rudy Gobert, Jordan Poole, Carmelo Anthony, Cameron Johnson, Luka, Tice Tybal, Jarrett Culver, and Anthony Davis. All right, you guys. Well, let me just top load these guys up since there were just the two. We did it. Kind of crazy, this hit counter. So, guess what? You guys did. You all went in the 50s. So, let's see. Where were we here? Hit counter. 56 in the Pelicans. So, I'm just giving each of you a leprechaun. I'm just making it simple. So, Max, they each get a leprechaun. Thanks for making your predictions. You guys came pretty close. You have no faith in me. I see how it is. That's okay. Let's do a little recap. You're going to hear pretty much the same three names all the time. So I'm just going to go Tyler Hero, Ja, Zion, Luka on the marquee, Luka on the flux, Ja, Zion, Tyler, Ja, LeBron. Sorry, 5 names. Ja, 6 names. Steph Curry, Zion, Zion. Guess what? Zion. Tyler, Zion, Ja, Tyler, Zion, Tyler, and we're going Ja, Tyler, Ja, Zion, Ja. I feel like I'm playing Duck Duck Goose all of a sudden. Tyler Hero, Ja, and Ja. Or I'm speaking another language. So, all those fun cards, lots and lots of cards that we went through. This brings us to our next break. Where are we here? Dun, dun, dun. That brings us to Chronicles 2021-22. Here are teams as I get some of these guys open. Again, there were some open spots, so that's okay, but appreciate you guys who did buy in and fill up not only some of these, but the last one as well. And you heard to get just give those guys all a leprechaun.
Yeah, I have it in
Awesome, thank you. All right, you guys. So, yeah, me too. I am busy. So, last one for today, break 10-11. 2021-22 Chronicles. We've got Jerry J for Atlanta, Ken J for Boston, and the Nets. Ed for the Hornets, Jerry J for the Bulls, Dwayne M for the Cavs, Jerry J for the Mavericks, Ken J for the Nuggets. Jerry J for the Pistons, James D for the Warriors, Dwayne M for the Rockets, Ken J for the Pacers, Clippers, and Lakers, James D for the Grizzlies. Where are we here? Sorry, Justin O for the Heat, Oren A for the Bucks, T-Wolves, and Pelicans, Jerry J for the Knicks, Dwayne M for the Thunder and Magic, Roger M for the 76ers, open spot for the Suns and Blazers, Claudio with the Kings, Ed E for the Spurs, Dwayne M for the Raptors, Oren A for the Jazz and Wizards. So, again, thank you so much for winning those spots. Congratulations, by the way. I'm going to open up this pack and then talk about the hit counter for this one. Again, no purchase necessary for the hit counter. Let's get rid of this team list. Hit counter's up. So, 4 more teams for me to mess up. Hawk, Buck, Maverick, and Celtic. Hawk, Buck, Maverick, Celtic. I can do this. So again, you're picking one of those 4 spots and then all 4 spots added together. We'll go through this first box and then see where we are. All right, here we go. Jackson for the Pacers. Let's see here. We have our first hit counter participant. We have a Celtic in Jason Tatum. Trey Mann. Jalen Green. Davis Mitchell on the Kings. Now I get Kings. Greg Brown, Trailblazers. Davion Mitchell. Corey Kispert on the Wizards. Jalen Green. Trey Murphy III on the Browns right there. Let's see here. Quentin Grimes. Scott. Why do I do it all the time? My goodness, Ed, I'm telling you. I don't know what I would do. Thanks, Max. Thanks, Ed. You didn't need to see any of those cards. They weren't that special. Just kidding. So we're going Scotty Barnes on the Browns. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be even more of a mess. Dwayne Washington Jr. There's a jaw. Chris Duarte. Paul George. Herbert Jones on the Pelicans. LaMelo Ball. Cameron Thomas. Hawk, Buck, Maverick, or Celtic. I can do this. Nikola Jokic. LeBron James. Bones Highland. Jared Butler. Dwayne Washington Jr. Corey Kiespert. LeBron James on the marquee. Trae Young. That's a Hawk. So we're at 2. And Alperen Sengun on the Crusade. Cameron Thomas. Jalen Suggs. Moses Moody. Keon Johnson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kai Jones. Nikola Jokic. Joshua Primo. Delano Banton. Zach LaVine. Scotty Barnes. Cameron Thomas. Jalen Suggs. Quentin Grimes. On the honors. Evan Mobley. Bones Highland. Josh Giddey. Corey Kispert. Jason Tatum. It's the Celtics. 2. 3 total. Herbert Jones. Donovan Mitchell. Trendon Watford. Jalen Suggs. Josh Christopher. Isaiah Jackson. Trae Young. He is a Hawk. We're at 2. Jalen Green and Davion Mitchell. Tyrese Halliburton. Cade Cunningham. Jonathan Kuminga. Alperen Sengun. Another Cade Cunningham. James Bouknight. Greg Brown III. Evan Mobley. James Bouknight. Jose Alvarado. Trendon Watford. Cade Cunningham. Santi Aldama on the bronze. Anthony Edwards on the marquee. Ja on the bronze. James Bouknight. Stephen Curry. Jalen Johnson. He is a Hawk. We go to 3. And we're at 5 total. Trae Young is a Hawk. 4. 6 total. Corey Kispert. Julius Randle. Damian Lillard. And our first Buck. Giannis Antetokounmpo. And we are at 7 so far. Jalen Green. Austin Reeves. Trae Young. Hawks trying to go out to a little lead. 8 total. Jalen Suggs. Scotty Barnes. Alperen Sengun on the XR. Ayo Dusamnu. Austin Reeves on the Crusade. Sorry, just some more top loaders. Ayo Dusamu. And James Bouknight. All right, so first half of box 1 in the books. Hawks out to a little lead. We're at 8 on the hit counter. So 16 if everything holds true. I don't miss any. 32. So much lower than the last one, but I still say mid-30s is where we'll be. At least mid-30s. I say 1 or 2 of these teams will get hot. So let's see where we're at. Again, no purchase necessary, you guys. If you're hanging around today, not only if you have spots, but you're hanging around with us, jump in, make a prediction. Doesn't cost you anything. And if your prediction is ridiculous, we'll just laugh at you. It's okay. We'll laugh with you, laugh at you. You guys can laugh at me. It's fine. So, again, no purchase necessary. So get in on that hit counter. I'm saying at least mid-30s. Pushing maybe 40. I think we'll get hot. Maybe even lower 40s we get hot. That would be sweet. Just don't think we're going to get that run like we did in the last one with Jaws and Zions, but who knows? It's possible. All right, Ed, I'm taking the hit counter off. Oh, I did not. I added fireworks. Good help is hard to find, you know. Good luck, everybody. Damian Lillard. Scotty Barnes. Buck, Maverick, Celtic, Hawk. I can do this. De'Aaron Fox. Scotty Barnes. And there's a Giannis. There's a Buck. We're at 9. James Bouknight. Isaiah Todd. Scotty Barnes. Donovan Mitchell. Jalen Green. Cameron Thomas on the marquee. Bones Highland on the bronze. Chris Duarte. Scotty Barnes. And Brandon Boston Jr. on the Clippers. Jalen Suggs, Trey Mann, Isaiah Todd, Jaylen Brown is a Celtic. So the Celtics go to 3. And we are in double digits at 10. Josh Giddey, Kessler Edwards, Keon Johnson, Evan Mobley, Ayodosunmu, De'Aaron Fox, Kessler Edwards, Giannis Antetokounmpo. They go up to 3. We're at 11 total. And Jalen Green on the honors. Excuse me. Another Jalen Green. Luka. Oh, he's a Maverick. Max, are you sorting these yet?
Yeah.
Do you have any Mavericks? Did I miss any? Just double checking.
Not right now. I have
Okay, got it. Thank you. Trent Wofford. Chris Duarte. Juan Toscano Anderson. It's an interesting picture. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Luca Garza. Jalen Johnson. Hawk. We're up to 6. 13 total. Ayodosunmu. Duarte. Joe Wieskamp. Corey Kiespert on the Browns. Josh Christopher Rocket. Zaire Williams on the bronze. Cameron Thomas. Quentin Grimes. Joshua Primo. Tyrese Halliburton. Bones Hayward. Luka Doncic. And here come the Mavericks. We're at 14 total. Jalen Green. Jalen Suggs. Jonathan Kuminga. Joshua Primo. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Franz Wagner. Scotty Barnes. Chris Duarte. Kevin Durant. Jalen Green on the honors. Josh Christopher. Giannis. And Bradley Beal. That Giannis will put us up to 15 total. Bucks up to 4. Aaron Sharp. Ja. Jonathan Kuminga. Dwayne Washington Jr. Moses Moody. Ayodosunmu. Moses Moody. Omar Yurtseven. Davion Mitchell on the bronze. Devin Booker on the bronze. Corey Kiespert. Brandon Williams. LeBron James. Davion Mitchell. Josh Giddey. Keldon Johnson. Josh Christopher. James Harden. Io DeSunmu, Dwayne Washington Jr., Omer Yurtseven, Zaire Williams, Omer Yurtseven on the Heat, Damian Lillard, all upside down, Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Davion Mitchell, Josh Giddey, and Franz Wagner. All right, you guys. So that hit counter did not get hot. So now looks like we're going to be around 30-ish. Hoping that we'll get into the mid-30s. Empty box. Anything's possible. So now's the time to make any changes, or if you've not made a prediction, to make a prediction. No purchase necessary. So get in and seal your fate. Now open up this first half of box 2, and then we'll close out those predictions. So, and thanks so much for joining today. It's been fun. Conversation, some nice little jokes. All right, so I'm gonna take a sip. So get those predictions in, you guys. Any changes you might need to do or make. All right, Max, if you can close those predictions, that would be great. Taking off that counter, and away we go. Jalen Green, Jalen Suggs, Trenton Watford, Chris Duarte, Luca Garza, Jalen Johnson, who is a Hawk. We're at 16, and they're at 7. Io Dusunmu, Chris Duarte, Joe Wieskamp, Chris Duarte on the bronze, Herbert Jones, Steph Curry on the bronze. Steph Curry on the Crusade. Jonathan Kuminga, Evan Mobley, Jonathan Kuminga, Tyrese Halliburton, Bones Highland, Luca puts the Mavericks up to 4. Nope, up to 3. I lied. 17 total. Jonathan Kuminga, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Joshua Primo, Franz Wagner, bronze of Herbert Jones, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Jonathan Kuminga, Kevin Durant, Jalen Johnson. They go up to 8. 18 total. Cade Cunningham. James Harden. Io Sanmo. Bradley Beal. Darren Sharp. Dwayne Washington Jr. Io Desamu. Mason Moody. Moses Moody. Moses Moody. Omar Yurtseven. Bronze of Darren Sharp. Steph Curry. Bronze Aaron Wiggins. Hawk. Up to 9. 19 total of Trae Young on the honors. James Bouknight and Steph Curry. Juan Toscano Anderson. Quentin Grimes. Josh Giddey. Keldon Johnson. Josh Christopher. Dwayne Washington Jr. Omar Yurtseven. Zaire Williams. Omar Yurtseven. Paul George. Corey Kispert. Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Suggs on the Crusade. Brandon Boston Jr. Io Dosunmu. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Isaiah Todd. Davion Mitchell. Io Dosunmu. Luka. Mavericks go up to 4. 20 total. There's another Cade rookie. Cameron Thomas, LeBron. Quentin Grimes. Bones Highland on the bronze. Trae Young puts Atlanta in double digits. 21 total. Corey Kispert also on the bronze. Chris Duarte. Luka. They go to 5. 22 total. Scotty Barnes. Kyrie Irving. We've got a Cade Cunningham sighting. Another rookie on the Panini Threads. Steph Curry. Davion Mitchell. Scotty Barnes. Alperen Sengun. Chris Duarte. Kyrie Irving. Josh Giddey. Kai Jones on the bronze. LaMelo. Davion Mitchell. James Harden. Joshua Primo. And Jalen Green. Okay. So, made a little headway. Not as much as I thought, you guys. Hit counter puts us at 22. So, I guess at this point I'll be impressed if we can get to 30. So after we get through these, you guys, we'll see how we did on the hit counter, see who gets what. we'll do our little recap, and then we'll do our leprechaun races for our buyer's givey and for our pick counter givey. All right. Good luck, you guys. Let's see what we can do. Deontay Murray, Miles McBride, Anthony Edwards, Chris Duarte, Isaiah Livers, Jonathan Kamunga, Jose Alvarado, Josh Giddey, Brandon Boston Jr. Ooh, there's a Cade rookie on the bronze. Well with him today in this break so far. Steph Curry, Trae Young on the bronze. Atlanta's up to 11, 23 total. Evan Mobley on the Crusade. Giannis goes to 5 for the Bucks. 24 total. Quentin Grimes, Zion, RJ Barrett. Another Zion, Zach LaVine, Austin Reeves, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, Charles Bassey, Ja Morant, Shea Gilchrist Alexander, another Cade, Ja on the marquee, Steph Curry on the honors, Davion Mitchell, Josh Christopher, Neemias Quota, Cameron Thomas, Evan Mobley, Kessler Edwards, Herbert Jones, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, Keon Johnson, Bones Highland, Ja on the bronze. Giannis puts the Bucks to 6. 25 total. Davion Mitchell on the bronze marquee. Io DeSunmu. Franz Wagner. LeBron James. Cade Cunningham. Evan Mobley. Jalen Green. Franz Wagner. Darren Sharp. Chris Duarte. Alperen Sengun. Usman Gruba. Keon Johnson on the bronze. Brandon Boston Jr. Giannis on the marquee. Bucks going to make a late run. 7. We're at 26 total. Evan Mobley on the honors. Corey Kiespert, Josh Giddey, Kevin Durant, Quentin Grimes, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, Trendon Watford, Herbert Jones, Ja. There's another arcade. Turned into the Cade Cunningham show, but that's what we want, huh? Bones Highland, Herbert Jones on the bronze, Brandon Boston Jr., Steph Curry on the bronze. Jonathan Kuminga on the Crusade. Chris Duarte, Jalen Green, Franz Wagner, Devin Booker, Zaire Williams, Brandon Ingram, Moses Moody, Zaire Williams, Justin Green, James Harden, upside down, Jaden Springer, sorry, Moses Moody, Franz Wagner, Cade Cunningham, Josh Giddey, Jalen Suggs, and Ja Morant. Well, the Cade Cunningham show happened. This box was not so kind on the hit counter. But you guys did get some leprechauns because you chose the Hawks. So let's see here. Hit counter wise, Hawks took it. So you guys are all getting a leprechaun that made predictions. Congratulations. Let's do a little recap. So we've got Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry, the Browns, Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry on the honors, Cade Cunningham on the Browns, Cade Cunningham, Steph Curry on the Browns, Devin Booker on the Browns, Austin Reeves Crusade, Cade Cunningham, Alperen Sengun on the Crusade, and then Scotty Barnes on the Browns. Fun stuff, you guys. So time for our leprechaun races. So let me grab our hit counter one first. Some behind the scenes stuff, you guys. Gotta get these leprechauns all set. Okay, so we have 14 leprechauns. Nice job today, you guys. Let's bring these guys up. So, oh, I didn't show you. This is for, we're going to go first and second place. You can only one pack per person. So, if you win first and second place here, we'll go to the next spot down. So, we'll put these, if you got some teams, we'll put them in your teams today. So, we'll shuffle them up a couple times, and good luck. Ed, congratulations on your pack. And Rachel B, you said it earlier. You said all it takes is one leprechaun. And your one leprechaun got you a pack. Congratulations. All right, and then let's do our buyers, Gibby. Same deal. We're going to go first and second place. There you go. You did do it. That's all you needed. You said you needed one. Oops, let me get this screen off so you don't see all this fun stuff. Clear this list. So let's go. Where are my Prizm people? So also, you guys, there are, obviously, as we talked about it, some open spots. If an open spot wins, we'll move down to the next one, next person. So unless all the open spots win, then I'll make Max pick someone. Or we'll just keep running it. We'll run it again. I don't think that will happen, but anything is possible. And let's see here, last one. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we have 90 leprechauns. Good luck. Let's bring this up. This is for our buyers, first and second place. Shuffle it up. One more time. Good luck. All right, Oren and Ed, congratulations. We're going to get these put into your teams, and I think that wraps it up, everybody. What a fun day, fun morning to early afternoon of breaks. Again, I couldn't do it without you guys. I'd be really lost if I didn't have Max here. But from myself, Marty here at Card Lines, I just want to thank everybody for not only the participation today and the hit counter, the chat, but just being part of our little family. Again, if you haven't had a chance to, make sure you please press that like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. Check us out at Card Lines, the newsletter, the store there for anything you might need. Check us out on eBay. Oh, Jerry, no problem. Thank you for being part of it today. Check us out on eBay. Check out the store. Check out upcoming auctions. I want to get filled in next week when I'm on. I'm on Monday night and Thursday for sure. Ed, thanks so much. Ed, I can't wait to hear about your bees. Good luck with those. I'll try to fill you guys in on any stuff that I get at the card show. If there's anything you're looking for, you want me to look for you guys, let me know. Shoot us a message here at Card Lines and let me know. Or while I'm still blabbing for about the next 20 seconds, let me know. But again, I had so much fun. I just love doing this. And again, I think it's great, fun. And for hobby wise, for business wise, whatever you do, good luck with everything. Be safe. Have a great weekend. And again, make sure you guys keep ripping. Thanks.